Good morning, everyone. Today, I'd like to talk to you about Helical Wonders, a company that Arun, Parth, and myself founded together after we had a discussion with a few scientists and read a lot of research and did a thorough plan to identify a solution for a solid waste problem. Let me delve a little bit into the problem to give you an understanding of why Helical Wonders was even required. So, we all know that waste management is a big problem, and there are different types of waste that do not have any good treatment solutions right now. As an example of that, I'd like to bring to your attention nuclear waste, which does not have a permanent solution, and also medical waste, which is becoming more common in countries that are developing, and it does not have an effective solution apart from incineration, which also leads to solid waste as a byproduct. Let's delve a little bit deeper into different types of pollution. So, oil spill pollutions are currently being treated by using corn cobs in straw or other absorbents, and that isn't a very effective solution either. And as I will point out later, the presence of oil spills and pollution by due to oil spills is a huge concern for most people. Air pollution has a lot of effective treatment methods, but all those treatment methods basically filter pollutants and convert that into solid waste. Soil pollution is currently a huge problem, especially since we have rampant agriculture to meet demand and also cattle farming. Let's take a look into bioremediation and other problems that currently exist. So, the biggest problem today are these four types of waste: nuclear, e-waste, biomedical, and mining. I'll reiterate why I speak about mining. Mining does have effective solutions today. The biggest issue with bioremediation in the mining industry is that it's expensive, and we believe we may have a solution to that with our product. And nuclear waste hasn't been treated with bioremediation before, and e-waste to a certain extent has been, but the predominant form of dealing with e-waste today is recycling, which in many ways is the best, but it's not a be-all or end-all solution. And we are hoping that our product is going to partner with existing mechanisms to help improve the way we handle e-waste. Biomedical waste does not have a good solution. Incineration works, but it releases toxic chemicals. So, if bioremediation is such a great solution, why do we believe our product is better than what exists? So, let me talk to you about some of the concerns that bioremediation has. Regular bioremediation does not work well at high concentrations of chemicals. Even microorganisms that are used currently for cleaning up mining waste is not very highly effective. Their efficiency isn't great, which is why the process is expensive. And the biological processes are generally very highly specific, and so they haven't been used to treat nuclear waste before, because they haven't found microorganisms that do a good job at treating nuclear waste, which was one of the biggest breakthroughs by a professor at Columbia, who was a part of our initial founding team and still is a part of our project. Bioremediation technologies do require a lot of safety. Let me just remind everyone that every time there's a movie about genetic engineering or bioremediation or bioengineered organisms in general, the first thing that comes to our mind is Jurassic Park, and we all know how that ended. And that brings to the forefront a huge concern: safety, which is another breakthrough that we have made with our product. And unlike other products, bioremediation is a process that takes longer and it does not have any good measurement tools, which we are hoping to change with our product. Okay, there are also a few other issues that bioremediation has, like the social aspect of it. It gives off smelly gases when the reaction takes place, and not many people like that. There's always ethical issues and legal issues surrounding bioremediation because you use bioengineered organisms. But why do we still stick to bioremediation, and why do we believe that bioremediation is the best possible solution? It mainly is because of the fact that no chemical substances are needed. The residue can be recycled back through the environment, unlike other techniques. It's cheaper, the reaction could be faster in optimal conditions, And it has the support of more than just governments. It has the support of the United Nations, and there are a lot of treaties that are prioritizing research in bioremediation, which has helped develop a positive trend for this process. Let's delve a little deeper into market potential. Why remediation? A recent survey in 2014 conducted by scientists at the University of Nottingham was able to identify that close to 50% of their survey respondents actually preferred remediation as a technique for solving solid waste management. Also, microbial remediation was the most prevalent, and the market size of solid waste management is projected to be 340 billion, and this does not include the specific wastes that we have mentioned. And the bioremediation market was 32.2 billion in 2016 and is projected to be 65.7 billion by 2025. And we expect that there could be 60 to 70% increase in the market share of bioremediation because of our method. And there are a few positive trends which has helped this: increasing awareness by governments, and also the increase in oil contaminated sites in nuclear disasters, like the one in Japan. So let me take a little bit more time to delve in detail about the product that we have proposed. So our product does involve, like most of bioremediation techniques, a bioengineered organism, which is at the center and is the main focus of our project. The bioengineered organism that we use has been genetically enhanced so as to become robust, and it is mutation resistant, which is a really big reason for why we chose to go ahead with this project, because this breakthrough is what enables us to use a 13 safety checkpoint method to ensure that there is no disaster in terms of on the level of the Jurassic Park movies that we've seen. The bioengineered organisms cannot run amok because of the 13 safety checkpoints that we use, which directly deals, I think 3 of them actually deal with random segments of DNA, and therefore it's hard for the microorganism to actually develop a workaround around those checkpoints. And we use a waste specific activator which is proprietary and which also doubles down as a measurement tool, which solves another problem that bioremediation used to have. And you guys must be wondering, as in, when I said 13 safety checkpoints, that kind of translates into easy deactivation process, because when you have so many safety checkpoints, it's very easy to deactivate it, and yet it is robust. And as far as side products go, so let's take the example of nuclear waste. When nuclear waste is treated with our bioengineered organism along with the nuclear waste specific activator, what happens is that it uses radiation as a source of energy and therefore multiplies. And our bioengineered organism can multiply with or without the activator. But without the activator, it isn't a threat. With the activator, it ensures that it can digest that particular type of waste optimally. And we are working on different activators down the line, which will help in improving our product portfolio as we go ahead with this company. And what it does to the nuclear waste is that it reduces it to other heavy metals, which can be further dealt with metal mining bioremediation specific activators. And the advantage of these different waste specific activators is that we can actually measure based on the volume of waste how much activator we need to add, and by measuring the activator release, we know how quickly the process is taking place and at what ratio it's taking, or at what velocity it's taking place, and that helps us determine how much activator is required. And apart from determining how much activator is required, it also ensures that the activator, when the activator is over, the bioengineered organism can easily be deactivated by us. So today, we would like to invite everyone here to join us on this journey to help make the world a better place. Solid waste management has been a huge concern, and our product could be the be-all end-all solution. Thank you.